So a bit more, a warmer color palette.
Saying goodbyes.
Saying hello.
You think your wife can hear you?
Is that Donny Yen?
No.
And why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
First time we've seen her in 3 films?
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
A new day is dawning.
Let's
New
go!
ideas, new rules, new management.
We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont. Challenge him to single combat. Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
I'm going to need a gun.
Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die.
Let's go. Beautiful. Oh, what a horizon shot.
If you win, the table will honor its word. You'll have your freedom.
It's hard to die.
Under the old laws, only one can survive. Failure to meet at sunrise
It's hard to die.
will result in execution.
Last words, Winston?
Just have fun out there.
Let's go.
I want you to find your peace. But a good death
This
only
looks
comes
phenomenal.
after a good life.
You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
Oh, look at that. Let's go.
It's hard to die.
March cannot come quick enough. The fact that Hiroyuki Sanada is going to be on John Wick's side just gets me very excited. That's all I care about. I've been a big fan of Keanu Reeves since the late 90s, watching him in Speed, Matrix, as John Constantine in the early 2000s. Watching him own this franchise now is such a massive step in just... Oh, I can't even describe it. I'm so excited. The color palette has completely changed. The first film was more of a cooler, warmer tone to symbolize sadness and death. The second film went towards a warmer tone. The third film went towards a blue and warm tone. And now this one's like almost a fully fledged warm outlet. That's that's just my deduction from what I've seen so far. But the DOP, he did a great job, I'll tell you that right now. So Dan Lauston is a great cinematographer. He did the last few John Wick films, and obviously you can see his work being carried out in this. I'm looking at this from a cinematographer and director's perspective. The color palette looks gorgeous. The use of the use of lenses looks amazing. The most likely choice of a DOP using a camera for this type of film, I would say, is definitely an Arri Alexa. It has to be, and maybe some alpha lenses as well. And they are some gorgeous anamorphic lenses that create those lovely blue streaks or flares that you have in most of the nighttime scenes or at the sunrise scenes or sunset scenes. And you can tell just by looking at the trailer, looking at the desert fire shootout, it just looks glorious, especially with all its color. It's the color grading is immense. The directing looks great. The cinematography choice, the lenses looks amazing. You could not go wrong with this film, and that's why I'm so excited. And I genuinely hope that this isn't the last John Wick film. And let's just be honest, there's going to be a way to make a John Wick 5. And I'm just so excited. And I'm glad they didn't release John Wick with the Matrix 4, which got released. Originally, they were going to do a back-to-back release on the same day. Thank God that didn't happen, because that film was atrocious in terms of the script, the directing, everything was just all over the place. But this is the one film I guarantee is going to be on everyone's bucket list next year. Also, the fact that we have Donny Yen, Hiroyuki Sanada, Bill Skarsgård, it's just like you've got such a high caliber of actors in this film that have never been in a John Wick film before, and it's just bringing more and more to what we have seen in the previous films. And Donny Yen, if you haven't seen him in his films such as Flashpoint, if you haven't seen him in Ip Man, you are genuinely missing out. He is probably one of the most talented action actors out there, and he is quite old now. He's hitting his 50s, and somehow he's still churning out all of these moves at his age. And it's such a blessing to watch an actor of his caliber being in Hollywood, because for me, if he was in Hollywood much earlier, he would have taken that place by storm. But yeah, he is doing phenomenal. There's more to the Continental and more to being alive as a killer that is showing us, and I love the history behind it. That's what I love about these films. Each film, you just get shown more and more history of what they are about as a society, as a group of people, individuals, and the history that they have. And that's why I'm looking forward to watching this film in cinemas next year. If you like the trailer, if you like the reaction, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hopefully I get to see you in my next video.